Alright guys, let's talk foottrading.co.uk. You guys ask how you can support my content, that is how you do it. In return for supporting my content, you will get the buying and selling prices for every single card on this game for as low as £10 a month. It's really, really easy to use, but what we like about the site is we teach you guys how to trade. It's not just go and buy these cards, we teach you guys why it is. I even handwrite 2 guides every single week, giving you guys the ins and outs of trading and why we do what we do and what to look out for. £10 a month for tier 1, £15 a month for tier 2, £20 a month for tier 3, and you will never need to spend a single penny on FIFA points ever again. So check out the website, but for now, let's get into the video. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe down below and make sure notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. Don't forget, as always, check out Foot Trading. We're looking to launch the brand new site a lot sooner than we thought. It is going to be an amazing place for you guys, the one-stop shop for everything FIFA. Whether it's trading, grinding, or content, it's going to be incredible. It's going to be insane. We're going to hopefully change the game completely when it comes down to FIFA in all its forms. So make sure you do check it out. It's an amazing, amazing place. And it helps support the content. But this video is sort of leading on from stuff I do on the site every week. On a Friday, we get a club stock guide and we get a weekly trading guide. So I try and put some of that into a video for those of you that haven't got the site, can't afford it, don't want to pay for it. I just give you a little bit of the detail that we're using there for you guys to look at. One little thing I do want to talk about, okay? One little thing I want to talk about is I've been looking at sort of coin farming with special cards, not special cards, with gold cards recently, and just shadows and hunters. And it's really, really good. It's really, really, really good. I've got a Dembele there. I'm going to lift this one up. But I've been sort of, as a standard price, depending on the league and whatnot, but Major League, just listing any hunters or any shadows that I find at 3,400 coins on Xbox, and they almost always sell. So you can do it by league if you really want to. I tend to go like that, basically. You can do it by league if you really want to, but I tend to, at the moment, just spread my bets across them. But I'm finding it pretty easy to pick up cards like Hazard, for example, here. Icardi's not too bad of a seller. Morales is quite a good seller. And on Xbox it's 3-4. Now, you've got to play about a little bit on your console on PlayStation, but I guess it wouldn't be much different. Cards like Hunters and Shadows have a value of like 3,000 coins anyway. They will eventually sell. And all it takes is a bit of content to rise for these cards to do really well. So your filter's really, really easy. It's just like Gold Rare Hunter. And now you can do specifically the Premier League to break it down a bit more if you really want to compare price and back out. But it actually works really, really well. As long as you're patient with your buys. I just tried it out yesterday. I thought I'd have a little look, and it worked really well. It worked really, really well. So if you're patient with your buys and patient with your sells, it can come off quite nicely. So just a little thing for you guys there. But the one big move that I think we can make now for the first time in a long, long time is fodder. The content for the last week on Foot Birthday has been absolutely dead. Let's be honest, it's been a pretty crap promo so far. So fodder is at a very, very low right now. A very, very strong low. Right. So what I want to do is show you 83s, 84s and 85s. And then we'll also show you specific team of the week prices for this team of the week where you can't go wrong. So we will start by looking at fodder. And fodder is down right now. It's down quite significantly. And if you look at 83 rateds, I would avoid those. They can do well, but I don't really care about 83 rateds. 84 rateds on the other hand, and 85 rateds, I've got much more of an interest in. So 84 rates, for example, someone like Matthias Ginter, now he does not sell for 2.7k. That is nonsense. That's a massive, massive, like, the website picking up a massive undercut. But you can get up cards. All you've got to do is middle click on your scroll button or whatever to bring a card up. So we'll bring up Ibrahimovic as well. But Ginter there, for example, so 4k is really his price. If you look at the consoles, he's at the highs, 10 days ago on Tuesday, March the 1st of 8,000 coins. He got to a low of 3,500 on Sunday, and he's bounced now to about 4k, which is still incredibly low compared to where he's been. Now tonight, we're going to get massive supply, massive pack supply, and it would not surprise me one bit if you could pick up a card like Ginter for 3-4, 3-5, depending on content, obviously. It does depend on what content we get. But he's sat really, really low. Now, he's lower than he's been for a fair old while, and even if you get a sale like that 5-7 range, you're still looking at 1,500 coins profit per card. So those you mid-budget guys, it's really, really nice at the moment. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, again, he's had a high at a similar time as Ginter, 6-7. Dropped down to 3-8. Back up again now to about 3... Well, dropped down to 3... sorry. Now back up at 3-8. And again tonight, we're going to get mass supply. Edwin Hazard was another one I saw. 85 rated left wing. He's had highs at points of 14, 12, 9.3, and he's currently at 8,000 coins. It wouldn't surprise me if he got down to 7,000 coins tonight. So as a basic sort of test point here, I'd say 84 rated in and around 3k, especially Major League is a very good place to be, 3.2 maximum. 85 rated at about 7k should be pretty good for you tonight. 86 at about 12k should be very, very good. And 87's at about 16. It's a no-brainer. It really is a no-brainer. And for me, it's the sort of thing that I will do over a weekend is I'll buy in on the Friday, Saturday, leave it 24 hours and sell them when the pack supply dies down a little bit. And so it's something that I think everyone should be doing right now. It's a no-brainer to make coins. It's guaranteed profit in the long term. These cards won't just keep dropping down to 1k, 2k. They have a base price for fodder. And the prices I've just told you are pretty much the base prices for fodder. Have a little look here as well. Daichi Kamada is not far off where he is fodder price. When a card gets the fodder price like that, it's a special card that's out of packs, going out of packs, buy them. If it's a current special card like Kamada, buy 5 to 10 of them, leave them there, and they'll go up when they're out of packs. It's a really, really good idea to do this. You should get in the habit of doing it as much as you possibly can because it really is a no-brainer. There's a finite supply of these cards. The less of them that are on the game, the more the prices rise. So that's what I'd be looking at for fodder. It's a no-brainer. Avoid 83s, avoid 82s. I'd be interested in the 84s, 85s, 86s. Now, Team of the Weeks. Let's give you some specific prices I'd be looking at. And don't be going, what do I pay for this card? I've just told you. And when it comes to selling, you sell when they rise. And that's usually after EA give us continual content by way of maybe a party bag and then an 84 plus pick and then an 85 plus triple or whatever it is, one day after the other. You need a couple of days of pure Team of the Week requirements for them to rise enough. But as a starting point, someone like Hinteregger and Pacheco, I'd be looking at sort of 12 to 13k absolute maximum on these cards. Tonight, 12k should be achievable with the packs that we're getting. Gelson Martins here, I'd be looking at about 11.5k maximum on him. Ideally lower than that on PlayStation because he's already around that. Can't really go wrong though. Zelarai, the same price as Pacheco and Hinteregger. I'd be comfortable with him at 12. Should be achievable tonight. Raum and Bezo, 13k. You can't really go wrong on at all. They're very, very solid. And then Martinez. Martinez is currently the cheapest Team of the Week on the game for 87 rated. At 25, 26k, which is, again, achievable tonight. He's a really, really nice buy. A really, really nice buy. I'd be very interested in him. Especially if you're high budget, I'd be looking to maybe buy into quite a few of this card because there's no reason why you can't get 34, 35 if we get a really solid amount of Team of the Week requirements coming along the way. Favre, again, I'd get him in around the Bezo and round price. You want to pay no more than 13. But remember, these prices are absolute maximums. You don't want to pay more than that. They're absolute maximums for what you want to spend on this game right now. And there's no reason why you can't do that. Hold time on these could be 2 days, 3 days, it could be a week. So if you want to open packs, do not go unassigned, okay? Unassigned means buying more than 100 because you stick them in transfer pile. Just buy 50, 60 and leave them sat there and leave yourself room to engage with that, I guess. And just one final note, keep an eye on the cards for the next first couple of days that are new Foot Birthday Team 2 cards. Someone like Di Lorenzo, for example, 69k, hit a low of 62, but he was achievable of actually at about, on Xbox, about 59 on that day. And he's got up as high as 69. So it's really, really nice profit if you've got a high budget. They tend to find their low points on Sunday, Mondays, before bouncing back quite easily on a Tuesday, Wednesday, before coming back down again. I think Allen's been the one that really, really took a massive hit and then bounced back quite nicely. He's at 635 there, but got down to 620 and bouncing to these 700k. He's come down since then in the panic of the new team coming out. But again, a massive, massive dip in him and then a huge bounce. Really, really nice bounce there. To keep an eye on them, especially if you've got a bit of coin to play about with, these can be really, really good ways to make very easy coins very quickly. But that's all your budgets. Low budget, be looking at sniping those shadows and hunters. It's a no-brainer, without a doubt. Look at fodder. If you're low to mid-budget, fodder's very, very good right now. It's low. You can buy it at the prices I just told you. Team of the Weeks, mid-budget, really, really good prices there. Buy at those. And then Foot Birthday cards specifically, look at those too. But that'll be the end of the video. If you are new around here, as always, make sure you subscribe down below. Make sure notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. But for now, I'm out. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon.